Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how I do my everyday makeup from when I'm going to work, when I'm going out, or just leaving the house. Okay, so I'm just going to get right into it. First, I go ahead and I moisturize my face, and what I use is the it's the Even and Clear Daily Moisturizer. I wash my face and I put this on and let it set for about 3 minutes just to get my face moisturized because I have oily skin and I just want to make sure that I am taking care of my skin and making sure it stays moisturized even though it's oily. Okay, so that's already on and it's already been sitting for about 5 minutes. Next, I go in and I use a primer. I use the Neutrogena Shine Control Primer. It has rice protein complex in it. I'm not sure what that is, but that's what I use. And what I do is I just put a little bit into my palm, right about that much, and I just put it on my face, and this just it helps set my makeup when I'm going to put on my foundation because I have acne scarring, and so I use this here just to set my makeup and make sure that it doesn't run because I do have, like I said before, oily skin. And this is probably too much than what I would normally use, but get this in here, make sure it is in my skin, and what I'm going to do is just let it dry and set for about 3 minutes, okay? So I'll be back. Okay, so my primer is set, and what I'm going to do next is go in with my foundation. What I use is the MAC Match Master Foundation with SPF 15 in the shade 9. And what I do is I just put a drop or a squirt or two just on my palm. Not a whole lot because I don't want heavy coverage. I just want to kind of even out my skin tone and make sure I'm not having a lot of dark marks from acne scarring. Okay, so I use this brush. It's the e.l.f. Kabuki face brush. I use this here. I just kind of dab the liquid onto the brush and just put it on my face. Just kind of pat it out at first, and then I go back and blend it in. So you just want to blend, 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 blend. And for me, I don't use a whole lot because I want to look natural, even though it's not obvious that I'm wearing makeup, but my coworkers notice. And I make sure that I blend it down towards my neck so it's not too obvious where my makeup starts and ends. Okay, so I'm gonna let this set for about 3 minutes just to make sure it absorbs into my skin. And while it is sitting, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes and my eyebrows. Okay, so I use a lot of e.l.f. products. The e.l.f. Waterproof Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara. I use that on my eyes. I don't really put a whole lot on, just a little bit, since I've used that foundation, and it kind of got my lashes a little bit. I use just a little bit on my top and bottom lashes. And this makeup, this mascara really works. I like that it's waterproof, because I have oily skin, and throughout the day I don't want it to like run off, because that would look really bad. So I also use it on my eyebrows, because as you can see, I don't have much of an eyebrow. So I kind of fill my eyebrows in with this. And if you happen to use a mascara to fill in your eyebrows, be very careful, because you can get those like from the wand, get those lines onto your skin, and then it becomes very obvious that you have mascara on your eyebrows, which I heard does not look good. Okay. And I don't use a whole lot, because by using a mascara, it just kind of thickens your brows, versus using a eyebrow pencil, which kind of shades in the skin, which I've tried that, and I just don't like the way that looks on me. And to be totally honest, I can't even really draw in a good eyebrow, so this works better for me. And sometimes when I put this on, it does look a little bit dark, but once I put on my finishing powder, it's gonna kind of lighten it up a little bit, so it looks a bit more natural. Right, so that is done. Yeah. Okay, so next I'm just gonna use this eyeliner pencil. It's by NYC. It's the Kohl Brow eyeliner pencil in taupe. Okay, so this color is kind of light, and I use this on my bottom waterline, because I think that it just kind of opened my eye a little bit, and I like the way it looks. It's not a defining pencil, it just kind of opens my eye up a little bit. So we're just going to use this on the bottom lash line. And I would try out a white eyeliner pencil, but I think that for me being, for one, being black, and for two, being a boy, it's going to look a little bit too obvious, like too makeup-y, which I don't really want that look. I just kind of want a boy beat kind of look. Okay, so my face is kind of, the foundation is set, and the next thing I use is the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. Hello. Okay, Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder, and the color is translucent. I don't use my shade, because I just don't want to add another layer of color. I just want to make sure that my face stays matte, because throughout the day I do get shine, and I don't want that. So I use this. It's an e.l.f. powder brush. It's a flatter tip brush, which I like, because I can kind of press the makeup into my skin and get it really just like into my skin, which is what I want. So I just kind of dab it on, just dab it on my face, and just start pressing it into my pores and like into my face, because I really want it to get in there. I don't want it to sit on my face. I want it to get in there and absorb any excess oil that I get throughout the day. And I only do like 2 applications, one for my T-zone, and then I spread it out, and then one for my neck, because I do very often wear collared shirts to work, and I don't want to have a makeup line on my shirt. So once that is on my face, I just kind of buff it in there and make sure that it is even, because this matte powder, for me, when I first put it on, it does sit a little bit white on my face, but in the first 5-10 minutes, it's not as matte looking. Okay, and then the final thing I either use, I don't have it with me, but I use the Carmex chapstick, but sometimes I will use the e.l.f. lip balm with SPF, and this just is a clear balm. It's clear. It's glossier than what I would like, but it lasts a good long time. Like when I use my Carmex, I have to reapply pretty often, but this right here, I don't have to apply that often. So I just kind of put that on. And that is it. Yeah, that's all I use. So I don't use concealer, so you can see that there are still a few dark marks from acne scarring, but I kind of like that. I don't want a completely perfect face because I am still a guy. I don't want to look too made up. So that's all I use. And the only thing else that I use in my makeup regimen throughout the day, I use these e.l.f. Shine Eraser sheets. I just use it to blot any excess oil. And I just use it, they look like this. They're these clear little sheets, and you just blot your face with them. And I try to only get my T-zone here because that's where I get most of the excess oil. So that's what I use. So yeah, that is it for my everyday makeup tutorial. And if you have any suggestions, because I am kind of new to the makeup thing, or if you have any questions, comments, go ahead and comment. Thumbs up and subscribe if you like the video. Thanks for watching. Bye!